Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to DuckTales. Season 3, Episode 20. The Lost Cargo of Cloudkicker. A.K.A. Blue's sidekick. This is the Tailspin episode. This is the episode that we knew was coming for a while now. Even before I thought it was already out. By the time I got to this. This is the episode that we've known that ever since they released that one photo of all the different Disney Afternoon characters together. We've known that Kit was going to be the one we were going to get instead of Baloo. Since, that was who it was in the image, a grown-up Kit. It does... and I've been intensely curious about the exact status of the Tailspin characters in the DuckTales universe. Like, Don Carnage is running around, but Kit's an adult, and Don Carnage is not an old man. So is Don Carnage his son? Or was Blue never involved in their shenanigans? Is Shere Khan running around? Is Shere Khan an old man? I am intensely curious to see how this interacts, and morally, I'm intensely curious to see how one of my favorite shows from that time period, most of the Disney Afternoon shows were some of my favorites, they were all pretty great, are actually interacting with each other. The closest we got to that before was those little shows at one of the Disney parks that I never got caught when they were around, so I am at least moderately hyped. I've known it's happened for a while now, so the hype's dying down some. I'm not at peak hype. And I also temper it with my memory of how I took Don Carnage. Which, look, the guy who plays Don Carnage is fine. It's just, part of me really wanted the old Don Carnage. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what else to add to this, but yeah, I don't know what else to add. This the fact that he's either lost the treasure, had it stolen, and the DuckTales crew are going to team up at some point to help get it. There might be flashbacks. We might have some confrontations against Shere Khan. We're definitely going to have confrontations with Don Carnage. But altogether, I'd say it's going to be pretty good. Because these guys have brought me, the people who made the show have brought me quality entertainment before, and I don't think there's a single episode of the show I've actually disliked. I don't think I'd call any of them bad. And that's saying something. True, I don't think any of them have reached the greatest heights of stuff like Last Airbender. But there's also no great divides here, so. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get to this. Growing up kid, eh? Wait, he's delivering something for foul? That's probably not a good thing. And it's created a Chimera chicken out of all the animals. That comment about Spain immediately brought back the memories of the show's theme song. And also brought back how much I really think I don't fully remember how things went in that show. Like, I remember moments, but the way things usually work in the show, I'm a little hazy on, so I'm actually not. Oh, he owns it now? Wait, you know him? Oh my god, did you go on piloting shenanigans with Cloudkicker and Tailspin Crew? I should have realized that Dewey would want to do, Kit's shenanigans from then. He pressed the button on Della. I'm not quite really sure how to feel about Kit being a bit of a washed-up has-been, but I mean, I'm not completely against the idea.
Yeah, your heap ain't looking any better.
The thumb chaser is sinking. To be fair, at the earlier moment, yeah, no, this plane has never been exactly the most, best. And, I mean, hell. That barely works. But yeah, I mean, look, even Baloo, as great as he was, wasn't exactly, what he needed, there was the reason why he needed Cunningham to run the business. He was a better pilot than Kit, I think, yeah, he'd probably be about the same position anyways. So yeah, it's fusing a bunch of different animals together into hybrid creatures that are, in this case, super awesome. Oh, this is gonna end badly. It's gonna end up fused to ants. That is a very weird way for two pirates to fuse together. You'd think they'd, make something a little more stable. Yeah, the giant spider monster she just found. Absolutely. Bear moth! My bad, I thought it might have been spider, but it's a bear moth! I have a feeling Dewey and Kit are gonna get fused. Yeah, so we're swapping back to that. Or it's gonna end up with him and Molly teaming up. Which, again, it makes perfect sense that she was the one that ended up, constantly running it, whatever she does. Does Della have a crush on him now? Because I could totally see that shit becoming a thing now. Even if it wasn't that. Oh, that's probably gonna roll into the ocean. Yeah, that's barely keeping it aboard. Guess just befriending angry bears is just a thing they can do in the Duck Family. And Molly bought the business, huh?
You did it. I did. The sea duck now. Oh, she means Kit. Got it right.
Go ahead and stop yourself, huh, Molly. So, Don Carnage got the rock. And while it doesn't seem to have had any effect, it might just be because there are no other animals nearby. That's definitely going to have some ramifications. Just, what the fuck are Fowl planning with all this shit? What are they going to do? I honestly curious what crazy shit that old buzzard comes up with. Right, okay. Also, I totally called Dewey Louie there for a moment at the end. Right. So, it was an entertaining episode. I liked a lot of little bits of it. I liked the whole constantly swapping what they named the merged creatures. Grizzly Fly, whatever that bear term was that he originally used, because I at this point. I liked it. But I can't deny that I do feel like a little underwhelmed. That is purely on me. Part of it is just that, I like I said, I have fuzzy memories of the original show because it's been so fucking long since I've watched it. Should really make sure if it's on Disney Plus and give it a watch if it is. And I will admit, while I was going, I wasn't really expecting this, I also was going, yeah, but did Kit ever seem like he'd be the kind of guy who'd be good at? No. And was Blue ever? Well, no. I mean, Blue was a good pilot. He was a good pilot. He just wasn't the best pilot. And the Sea Duck was also a plane with occasional issues. Mostly because, again, Hire for Hire had problems. And even with Miss Cunningham doing her best. So it makes sense. I am a little sad to see that's the end of Hire for Hire, though. That she bought it, but didn't want to continue, that old business. I'm also sad we didn't see a hint of Shere Khan, and not a hint of what happened with Blue, or any of that. No, I mean, and then there's the fact that he's clearly been going up against Don Carnage for a while now, but Don Carnage does not seem that much older than him. Which means I'm just going to continue thinking he's the son of the old Don Carnage, which is my little headcanon, till the show just disputes it. And everything. But ultimately, it's just a matter of a combination of me not remembering the old show very well and me building up my head. I made sure to temper it this time so that I was only slightly underwhelmed, but that's on me. I still think it was a good episode. I just think we're never gonna live up to whatever I made up in my head. Fuck. Once I realized it, the only thing I really thought in my head was, this is going to be amazing. Because, again, big memories. Part of me, I suppose it's also just a part of the fact that we only got, 3 members of the old cast and crew. Which, makes sense. They went with the fact they're grown up, but we really didn't get to see much of Cape Suzette and some of the and that show, it was a lot of it was the characters, not just the plots. And we're down to just 2 of them, 3 of them, one of which didn't show up until the end. And I think she'd be the competent one, but really that just means I think she's the one who, if they both took after their mentors in some way, she'd be taking after her mother, and he'd be taking after Baloo, which... But she was a 5-year-old, so there's only so much you can brick there. And yeah, thinking about it, Kit really might not have grown up to be the best of pilots. He was good at his cloud kicking thing. And I suppose it's just a matter of me, childhood nostalgia and shit like that. I admit, it's just me. It is absolutely me. This is a fine episode. I'd enjoyed it. I'd probably enjoy it more if it wasn't for the fact that it failed to meet expectations it was never going to live up to. And I'm self-aware enough to realize that, but I also can't really change that, it seems. Still, I liked it. And it does, the way it is, though, definitely puts a tamper for me from wanting a revival of Tailspin. If I saw one, it'd have to be a flashback series, a prequel series set, basically during the original, during the events of old Tailspin. Just in canon with DuckTales. And, yeah. I admit it's purely me. It's a quality episode. Don Carnage is top form. I like his little song at the end, and I like seeing the things we see. I like the Higher for Higher commercial with based on the Tailspin logo with blue. I like the fact that since this is the final season, we're finally getting. I can't fully remember. I'm pretty sure last season we got Louie finally getting tempered. This season we both got Huey and Dewey getting tempered in some way with their bigger flaws. Huey is learning to let go and let his inner duck out, as we established in that episode, that one episode with the sword of Swanstantine. Here, we're seeing Dewey finally find not only just something he's good at, but finding something he's good at that he doesn't feel like he needs to show off constantly to do. That doing it well is more than enough because he's the one fucking doing it. And that's what makes it special. And I like that. I like the fact that, it works. It's especially with the final season. We'll be seeing these characters again in Darkwing, almost certainly, and we'll probably get other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a movie. But this feels like it's coming to the end with these characters' with the stories of the Duck family in this universe. And while there might be other stories told, this will be it. And I have absolute faith that they'll make it feel like an appropriate ending for all of it. Yeah? I didn't get much notes, but honestly, I think this one, most of what I'm talking about is just how my reaction to it and all my feelings about the show overall. And this episode did a good job prompting some introspection on my part. I think it's quality episode. I think it's going to be a quality into the series. It makes me a little sad to see it go, but I will still love the series, and hey, when it's out on Disney Plus, it'll be super easy to binge watch it all the way through. I find Disney Plus a better way to watching this shit, but it's not on there, so. Plus, the full season. Just watching all... I kind of want to know what experience it is watching all 3 seasons in a row. Binge watching it. What it'll be like. Yeah. Anyways. I don't know what else to say. It's a good episode. It's good to see Kid again. It definitely isn't the way I would have instinctively gone with the characters here, but I also recognize that those are based on vague memories of the show that, as much as I profess I liked it, it's also been years since I fucking watched it. Really, it goes for a lot of the shit I grew up on Disney. I fucking love the old Disney cartoons. Not just the Disney afternoon stuff in general, but Aladdin, Hercules, all of those were fucking great. They weren't the best things ever, but they are high-quality kids' entertainment, and I've always wanted to go back and watch them, and some of those things still aren't on Disney Plus, or at least they weren't last I checked. Maybe they were now. Plus, again, Disney Plus still needs to get its fucking Order episodes shit straightened out. I remember that time. I still remember the time I wanted to watch Darkwing, and the first episode I got was the one on Lilliputian. Anyways, it's HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all next time, folks.